It is Mindless Thoughts, episode 7. It's been a long time coming, but we're back, and I'm back with my first ever guest, Mr. Tarzan. Fucking asshole. And so, yeah, bro, I just wanted to, start off this by saying it's just a conversation, and, it's awkward because it's being recorded. But,
Definitely.
The reason I started this shit was because, not to get big or anything, because there's, a million podcasts coming out every single day. So it's, almost impossible.
Damn.
But
That's a lot of podcasts.
The way I see it is, as you were saying, you're gonna listen to this tomorrow and you're gonna be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But, imagine...
It's gonna be interesting for sure.
Imagine, 10 years from now. And we're listening to this shit. Yeah, bro. It's I use this as a record
of just shit that was going on.
Yeah, and how I thought and shit, because no matter what, we're always gonna be changing, bro. And
dude.
We don't know how we're changing, bro. You feel me?
I feel, dude. Yeah, absolutely. And especially during this COVID shit, because it's once we're out of it. I feel so let's say it's summer and I'm outside, I'm I can't physically feel what being cold would be like because I'm so hot. You know what I mean? Just that kind of that theory, in 20 years I'm not going to be able to remember what it was like during COVID because I'm not directly in it. It's an indirect kind of concept in that way.
For sure. And also we're gonna be looking back at all these motherfuckers going to parties and shit during the pandemic. All those kids, they're gonna be like, holy fuck, I'm a fucking dumbass.
Yeah, because what if you get one of those super rare
no, it's just
conditions, and you have to live with that the rest of your life.
That and it's just gonna be such a big thing in history textbooks, and how deadly this shit is.
Yeah.
And how controversial it was. All those people that were on that video and shit, they're gonna look back and they're gonna be like, why the fuck was I at a party? I'm such a stupid fucking idiot, bro. And they don't know that. People,
I feel it's just those people, they just don't care about. They're just selfish.
Yeah, bro.
Most of them.
They're
honestly.
selfish and they're ignorant,
Yeah, that's a big part of it. And then they'll say, oh, it's a scheme from the government to get control over us and stuff, but it's just proof. I mean, there's proof that it works.
Yeah, bro. Joe Rogan says, they're just people that are cunts, bro. They're just cunts,
honestly,
bro.
Yeah.
So many fake motherfuckers are just cunts. And, it's great that we have podcasts and we can know that there are people like Bill Burr and Joe Rogan out there that are normal. It's fuck. Fuck, bro. Fuck that shit. At least we're not fucking... I firmly believe that this is the best time to be alive. You feel me?
This, you mean this... specific time
21st
period,
century, thank God we weren't...
Your lifespan is in this track.
Yeah,
is that what you're saying?
Because, thank God we weren't born in the 50s when there was nothing to do.
Yeah, dude, could you imagine, you just have to pick up the, you'd be waiting for those, scam calls on your freaking home phone, because that would be at least 30 seconds.
And, TV wasn't even a thing.
That's so trash.
I'm so grateful for, YouTube and shit, because I never see ads, and then I go home, and my parents are still watching normal TV, and, it's ads, every 5 minutes, bro.
Watching the news, it's a 1-to-1 ratio of content versus ads.
Yeah,
so in the 1 hour show, it's broadcast or whatever, you're only really getting 30 minutes of news and just 30 minutes of bullshit.
Yeah, bro. And usually I mute the ads. My parents just let them roll and they fucking watch and it's the same ads over and over, bro. So they watch the ads
and especially if you got Hulu TV or Sling, those commercials can get crazy. It's during now it's just all political commercials, and when you're watching political shit and seeing political commercials, it's just That's why I be on my phone and like sometimes I'll mute the TV if they're just like cringy ass commercials, like those Liberty Mutual ones or.
It's just any commercials, like. Fuck commercials. Like, I would rather pay to not see commercials than see commercials, you know?
That's like, I mean, yeah. I would, like, because, especially for Hulu, those commercials are whack. And, like, depending on the show, they could be super long or, like...
Yeah, bro. And, like...
So you might as well just pay, like, whatever it is, like, extra couple dollars a month and then get no ads.
Yeah, bro. Fuck. Fuck that shit. Fuck ads. Fuck all this bullshit.
All right, let's do an ad read now.
Yeah, that'd be lit. I want to get paid for this shit, bro. Doesn't Gabe get paid? Doesn't he do ad reads? Does he do ad reads?
I don't even know.
I've not listened to his podcast once, bro. That's how I know this podcast is never gonna take off, because I haven't even listened to my friend's podcast.
Yeah, dude, like low-key, I've been like meaning to listen to it because it seems like he actually talks about some interesting shit, but then also like. It's his podcast, and then, you know, like, Bill Burr dropped a podcast, like, KFC Radio, like all these big podcasts. If you're a normal dude, you're just gonna want to follow the already, like, established ones. It's so hard for something to build.
It's kind of interesting, you know, just listening to your friend's show, because it's, like, your friend's show, but, like... I don't know, there's just more interesting people. Like, we're not even that fucking interesting, bro.
We're off one table and one microphone in your room, bro. Like,
yeah, it's a move, though. It's a move. Like, this is the best part. Like, I grew up watching YouTube, and so, like, I started watching all these YouTubers like PewDiePie and like iDubbbz and all this shit when they were tiny, and they were just doing shitty videos of like with like shitty webcams in their fucking house, and those are low-key the best fucking ones because they're just like they're so normal.
They're also like nostalgic, bro, because YouTube as a platform has changed since like 10 years ago.
And it's like, I don't know, it kind of is inspiring because it's like just a normal dude. It's like Tommy Wiseau, bro. Yeah, it's a normal dude doing his shit. Yeah, then he makes a movie
because he's rich and he does whatever the fuck he wants. Yeah. Like I want to be an actor. Might as well just make a movie and direct it and like all this shit and be like 60 days late.
Yeah, fucking write it, direct it, cast it, produce it, act in it, fucking everything, bro.
Disaster Artist, bro. It's a decent movie.
Yeah, bro. I think that was my favorite movie I've watched all year. Like,
yeah, I remember. I don't know when it came out. It must have been like 3 years ago.
I remember seeing a bunch of bullshit.
I saw it in theaters.
You saw it in theaters?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I remember seeing so many ads for it, but I never watched it. And I'm glad I did. Like, that shit is low-key inspiring. Like,
it kind of is. It's also just interesting, because, like, most of it, at least, like, most of the, like, reenactments and stuff, it was, like, the same as the real movie.
Yeah, bro. And it's, like, even though, obviously, it was probably, like... faked, some parts were like
it's gotta be
embraced and shit to make it more entertaining, but like that'd be such a drama-filled life. Like those people are living crazy ass lives, bro. Fuck real. Being an actor, bro. That shit's crazy.
I mean, you get so much clout and you get paid so much.
But it's so luck.
But then
it's all luck based, and then you run into people like Harvey Weinstein, where you gotta fucking suck its dick, or like you're fucked, bro.
Man,
yeah, bro.
Epstein documentary.
Yeah,
on
it was
Netflix.
The Disaster Artist was such like a weird vibe after the Epstein.
Yeah, because we've been watching that shit all day, and then we just watched this freaking movie. Man.
No, bro. It was a weird vibe, bro. It was definitely a very weird vibe. But I'm glad I'm not attracted to children. Like,
yeah, dude.
Moral of the story, don't be attracted to children.
Or the moral of the story is be rich and then just do whatever the fuck you want because you can just pay off the government, you know? That's basically what happened. He was so fucking rich, he'd be chilling with, like, presidents and stuff and people, like, of high power. Princes. Like, he chilled with, like, the Prince Andrew or something. Like,
yeah, bro. Like, I 100% believe he didn't kill himself.
There's no way.
Like,
even the evidence they were presenting in there was like, kind of too good to be true of a situation.
Yeah.
You know?
And, like, the dude, even the forensic scientist was like...
He's like, there's no way.
Yeah. This is what happens when you strangle. Like, these bones are broken when you strangle someone, not when you kill yourself, you know? Like, and, like, not only is it the U.S. government because of Donald Trump and Bill Clinton, but it's also the British government. Yeah. And, like, all of that shit would have came out if they went to trial.
And he literally has, like, the Prince Andrew dude, he has, like, a picture of him with the fucking girl. Yeah. Like, and he's seconds before. And then he's like, I want you to call me out. I want you to challenge me right now because I never did it. Or something like that.
No, that was the other. That was the
other dude?
That was the lawyer.
Oh,
no, the prince was like, I do not remember.
The prince, he was like, I never met this girl.
I don't remember taking that picture, even though it's him, just
it's him
straight.
with her. And then she's like, I remember exactly when that happened. I remember that. Like, it was just, I don't know how it's so clear. And then these dudes are like, and what I've seen, like, denied every single question in his interview. Like, you knew they were guilty. There was so much evidence, but it's just when your bank account is like a bottomless pit.
Yeah, bro.
You can control anything.
And it's like, I don't know. I feel like that dude was just corrupt from the beginning because, like, I don't know. It's probably some, like, Wolf of Wall Street shit. Like, these investment brokers think they have so much power, and then they get so much money, and then they can just go crazy. But, like, eventually it's all gonna come down because you can't just, like, straight up hurt people and get away with it. Like, back in the day, you used to, but now with the internet and, like, Me Too movements and all this shit, there's no way you can ever get away with hurting people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, I don't know. Maybe if he really did move, because remember he was gonna move to, like, Saudi Arabia and shit, maybe if he did do that sooner, he could have got away with it, but I don't know. I feel like U.S. Customs or, like, something, bro.
Something would have happened, but, like, again, like, it would have been probably even harder at that point to actually execute something.
Yeah. Well, that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to get out of the U.S. So.
And they're saying, like, the only reason he got caught was because he wasn't expecting it and, like, flew into the U.S.
Like, yeah. What a fucking dumbass, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Well, I guess he does rape children, so he is a dumbass, straight up.
Yeah, absolutely. That is not something you want to be partaking in.
Moral of the story, fuck Jeffrey Epstein and do not become a pedophile.
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, bro. So, yesterday, something really important happened in our lives.
Are you sure about that? Well, what's
So let me give the
what's going on here?
Let me give the whole backstory for
I don't know if I like where this is going.
Okay, I'll just explain my hockey fandom.
Oh, man.
So up until last year or the year before, I literally did not give a fuck about hockey. But this kid, his whole life is hockey. So I had to start watching hockey. And so the Golden Knights, it was their first season ever. And they go to the fucking Stanley Cup. They lose, of course. But I'm like, that's pretty epic. And this kid is like, this team is the biggest pussy ever. And I'm like, oh, fuck yes. I'm going to be a Golden Knights fan now just to piss you off.
I hate you. That's so bogus.
So you are a diehard Hawks fan.
Absolutely.
You are the biggest Hawks fan in the world. I believe that with no doubt because every time they lose, you cry.
Nah, I don't know about
you
that.
You are always in your feelings.
It's, I've been in my feelings a lot lately because of just their recent, like, shitty play. Yeah. And, but, I mean, I guess, like, because if this season, if COVID, like, never hit and they never got shut down, I mean, they wouldn't be in the playoffs realistically. So this was, like, an opportunity from...
Yeah.
But whatever, I was still...
Yeah. So, anyway... The Hawks, you know, they made it to the playoffs. They had to do this fucking weird play-in because of COVID. And they played the Golden Knights in the playoffs. And long story short, it's 3-0 in the series. And the Hawks win. And this kid is like, Hawks in 7, baby!
Yeah, I mean, it's been done before. Let's go. I mean, nah. This isn't like... This isn't like the NBA, bro. 3-0 comebacks, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Fuck. But anyway, last night was the 5th game in the series where the Golden Knights could take an astounding 4-1 series victory. And so I'm fucking tired. The game starts at 9:30. I'm fucking tired.
You go to bed at like 9:05. I remember looking at the clock. I'm like, the fuck, has it even passed 8? Has it even broke 8 o'clock in this kid's already?
It was almost. I was just tired. Okay.
Then you wake up 12 hours later, like, bro, I need a bang.
But so I watched like the first couple minutes and like. It was a fucking hockey game, and then I go to sleep and I listen to this kid freaking out because the Hawks scored a goal. And then I like go to bed and wake up the next morning and look at my Instagram. Turns out that the Golden Boys make the comeback 4-3 victory to win the series. And it just feels so good to be a Golden Knights fan, you know?
I really don't think so, dude, because...
Why? Because we beat the shitty-ass Blackhawks?
I don't know, because... Sure, whatever, they've been making the playoffs and stuff, but they... I mean, man...
But to continue the story...
I don't know what the Hawks shouldn't even been in the playoffs. I don't even know what to say. Like,
Let me say this. I'm chilling on the futon, and this kid walks out to our living room and sits down. I just have to look at this kid and smile, and he has to get up, and he's like, "Shut the fuck up!"
I wasn't about to hear it, bro. I wasn't trying to hear it. I was well aware of the news.
Yeah. But I mean, the Golden Boys are my number 1. The Blackhawks are my number 2. You know.
Okay.
So I had to root for the number 1s.
I don't know. See, like, I don't know if you could ever go to another Hawks game, dude. You know, that would be
You're so... Who are you going to go with? Gabe? He's an Iowa dog.
I did take Gabe to a Hawks game once, bro.
Yeah, bro.
He said the national anthem was epic.
Yeah, bro. That kid probably had never been to, like... Oh, wait. Nah, he probably been to, like, football games before.
It is epic. All right, I just got to say, like, the way the Blackhawks do the national anthem is, like, the best I've ever experienced, bro.
I don't know. What's different?
Because the dude, first of all, it's, like, the same dude, and then they, like, honor the military guys on the ice, and this guy can sing, bro. He's got pipes.
Damn.
And, yeah, and everyone in the stands is, like, cheering and stuff throughout the whole thing. So it's, like, a crazy kind of way of doing it, but it's a great experience.
I don't know. When I went, I didn't really remember it.
Yeah, bro, because you showed up, like, 2 minutes into the game, and the Hawks were already losing by, like,
late.
2. Yeah, they were, like, losing by 2 or something by the time you got there, and it was, like,
bruh,
2 minutes into the game.
I could have made it to fucking puck drop.
But you got lost.
I literally passed it like 3 times. I made like 3 rotations around the fucking United Center, and then I was like, oh, this is where I have to fucking be. Like,
yeah, bro, because it's a luxury suites, dude.
Yeah, bro, it was a move.
The theater boxes. Oh, man, those are so nice.
If you're rich, or you have a rich friend, definitely try to get into the theater boxes in the United Center.
So... They're just so nice, because it's like, you get the ticket, and like, I mean, you get it for free if it's like me or you, so you're getting a free ticket. It's anything you can eat, anything you can drink. And it's fucking nice-ass seats, too.
But I still believe that it's only worth it if your homie is giving it to you. It's not worth it if you're paying.
If you're copying it yourself, bro, those things are like, it's like $1,500 a game.
Like, if I'm rich... Obviously, I'm gonna fucking chill with my homies in the Blackhawks and Bulls games.
Yeah, bro.
Like, until I'm rich, I'm just bumming that shit off of people. Like,
for sure. Like, you'd see me in the freaking 300s, like the top of the stadium, bro. Like, I'm not paying for nicer seats.
Yeah, bro.
As long as I'm at the game, dude, that's better than TV, no matter where you are. Unless it's standing room. Standing room's whack.
There's standing seats in the UC?
Yeah, like... all around the upper ring, people can just stand around the whole arena. And yeah.
Bro, that is so fucking lit. Is it hot? Is it at least, like, close?
It's all the way at the top of the stadium.
And people stand.
Yeah, you pay to stand. Basically, you just get in the game, bro. But you don't have a seat, so you stand.
That is so... Bro, are those like $1 tickets? Like,
so, like, normally, if you want to sit in the nosebleeds, it's like $60 or $70, but the standing room is like $40.
Oh, so it's not even like that good of a price.
Not really, but compared to every other ticket, yeah, it's a good price. Bro, when it was like in 2015, I remember looking on StubHub because it was Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Final in United Center. Yeah, might as well.
All right, bro.
And the standing room tickets were like $1,500.
That's the Stanley Cup Final.
And they ended up winning the cup, so.
R.I.P. to the Screwball.
The Screwball's honestly, it's a nice whiskey.
Good as fuck. Fuck standing while watching games, though. That is an L.
I mean, it is a big, and you paid it.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
And my sophomore year of high school, my calc teacher, whatever, my pre-calc teacher, he went to game 1 of the 2013 Stanley Cup Final in the standing room, and it went to 3 overtimes.
Okay.
And so the game was like 4 hours long already, and he said he didn't move once because if he would have moved, someone would have took his spot, because it's just like general standing, and there's like multiple rows of people standing.
Damn, that's whack. So you have to watch over people's fucking shoulders and shit?
I'm pretty sure, that's how they do it.
Oh my god, that is no. Fuck that shit. Fucking bullshit, bro. This was like the hard part about podcasting is that it's like not like it's I can say it's a conversation because it really is a conversation, but it's not a normal conversation because
you just gotta be like,
you have to keep it going,
firing off ideas like kind of rapid.
Yeah, bro. That's why I respect.
Just building off shit, but
bro, Bill Burr, he's crazy.
He just how does he prepare? Does he have a notepad and write down ideas to say, or does he just kind of just go with it? Because some of the shit he brings up is so random.
Yeah, bro. I guess that's just being a comedian.
I mean, he's got to be quick because I'm pretty sure that's how he does his stand up too. It's kind of similar to his podcast.
No, that's not how stand up is done. Stand up is done bit by bit.
I know. But it's the same. One of my homies said that it's the same kind of material as his.
Oh yeah, podcast. He's definitely he's probably using the podcast to build up his stand up. If he make new ideas for his stand up. If he says a funny ass story on the podcast, he's probably oh shit, I gotta write that down.
Yeah.
So
So that's why he's just going crazy.
But stand up, they write that shit. They write each bit, and then they have to practice each bit, and each practice is them in front of a crowd. So one night it could be shit, but then they rework that bit, and then it's hilarious.
Yeah, they just got to be sharp.
Yeah.
Being a comedian would be so hard, dude.
Yeah, fuck that shit. I hate public speaking, bro.
If I'm comedic, it's half the time I don't even know what's fucking funny. I'm just saying something, and it's. So I never plan it. It's just and I'm not funny either, so.
Yeah, bro. It's just fuck public speaking. Fuck even speaking, when you raise your hand and shit in class. I don't even like that shit, because it's
that should be giving you anxiety, because there's been in those big ass lecture halls, bro. I'm not trying to be the only dude that's
yeah, bro.
And half the time the dudes that do answer questions, they're stupid as fuck questions that he either already covered or no one would have even thought. It's just
bro,
so.
That's how I feel. Whenever I'm asking a question,
I'm much time. It's
no. I'm when I ask a question, I'm fuck, is this a stupid ass question?
Yeah, and that should be going through your head, and it's just every single time you're just are people thinking that is it a stupid question or something?
Is it stupid? Is it real? But
is it actually,
you gotta ask the question, or sometimes you don't ask the question and it never gets clarified, and you're fuck.
I just be going to office hours for that shit. It's so much less crowded. No one pulls up to office hours.
Yeah. I never pull up to office hours. Fuck.
Nah, but for engineering, you kind of have to sometimes.
Yeah, true, bro. You remember Andy? He was in this one class called mathematics proofs, and he would literally be in our apartment I would leave for class at 12 and he'd be working on homework and I would come back and he would be on the same fucking problem.
What?
Yeah, like,
bro,
fuck that shit. And he's like, he was like talking to me about it and he's like, yeah, I will never use any of this fucking information ever. And I'm like damn, bro, that sucks. Like,
that's kind of like how I feel with what I want to go into. I'm having to take all these random ass fucking classes. Like, I have to take a dynamics class. I have to take fucking like fluids and stuff. I'm never gonna use that.
Yeah.
It's just mostly filler classes, I feel like.
Bro, it's just a problem. And like, when I went to Australia, it was like they literally only had to take classes that pertain to their major. Like, art students never had to take English or any type of math. Like, I don't know why I had to know algebra 1. Or not algebra, fucking calculus, you know?
Yeah, I don't feel like...
Like, I'm a design major. When am I ever gonna use, like, a fucking... I don't even know the like fucking... Yeah, that shit. I don't even know the fucking terminology, bro. Like, fuck all that bullshit. Like,
yeah, honestly, I don't think I'm ever going to need calc other than, like, I think it's called, like, the... Whatever exam I have to take, the, like, fundamentals of engineering exam after school, that's going to have, like, fucking calculus and physics and shit on it.
That's an L, bro.
It's literally all that you learned at school in a fucking, like, 8-hour exam.
8 hours?
I think so. Or maybe it's, like, 4 hours a day and...
Oh, my God.
I think it's, like, a long... Or it might just be 4 hours, like, total, but...
Do you take it here?
It's, like, an outside of school thing. It's, like,
that's an L, bro. Fuck
it's either...
shit.
Yeah, I think it's... I can't remember, because you have to also take the PE exam. I can't remember if both of those combined is 8 hours, or... Like, each one of them is 8 hours, and it's a total of 16, but I don't know.
Fuck that shit. Fuck tests. My brother has to take this, like, medical test, and he has, like, these big-ass textbooks that he's reading, and I'm like, fucking sucks to suck, bro. Even I have to take a test. Look at this shit. This shit is for, like, an Adobe test, bro. And, like...
Yeah, you gotta be paying for that shit now, too.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
That is tough.
Like... It sucks that everything is test-based. Like, design kind of isn't, but I don't know. I guess that's just how, like, America works, bro.
Yeah, honestly.
Bruh. Now, we just have to think, keep, like, riffing, and hopefully...
Think about shit, dude.
Bruh, I want to talk about the fucking predators and prey we were talking about. So,
yeah, dude.
I always, in, like, those animal documentaries, I always root for the predator, because, like, that's their food, bro. Like,
yeah, bro.
The prey, that might be its life, but at least there's, like, 40 million other prey, you know?
Well, because, I mean, I guess it could go either way, because, I mean, obviously the prey is, like, that's kind of tough, that they're just getting fucking mauled by, like, a tiger or something, but for the predator, dude, like, in that, have you seen, like, the planet... like Our Planet.
Yeah, Planet Earth.
Yeah, like
they're all the fucking same.
Honestly, they are. They're just different names because it just comes out later. But they're saying, like, the predators only succeed, like, 1 out of every 20 hunts or something. Yeah, so it's, like, they could go, like, a while without food.
Imagine playing hockey and you take an L every 20 times, bro. Except that's how you eat, dog.
Damn. That's fucking... That's a long-ass... Because, yeah, that's probably... Damn.
Yeah, bro, and they just gotta be hungry, and then they come back to the fucking... Usually it's the females hunting, so the females come back to their tribes and shit, and they're like... They can't even talk, you know, because they don't have communications. They're like...
They're just like, damn. And they just kind of look at him, and they're like, shit,
yeah, the wolves,
she failed, dude.
Yeah, bro, the wolves are probly, like, judging them. Like,
yeah, like, damn,
what a fucking bitch.
Pussy.
Fucking... Pussy. Bro, I can't wait till See Me is back.
Yeah, dude.
I can't wait till we get our shirts, bro.
That's like the
shout
only...
out
yeah.
Dunk Surf.
That's like the only... That's like the only shirt I've copped, like the only merch I've copped from like fucking Instagram or like whatever the fuck.
Fuck all, cause it's usually ugly as fuck.
It's usually whack.
But that's just hilarious, cause like, I don't even know. You get steez without spending too much cheese, dog.
It also supports the show, too.
Yeah, bro, true. Gotta be supporting the show. Hopefully it gets big. Dude, in The Disaster Artist, when fucking the one dude from See Me, what's his name? Johnny?
Yeah, it was Johnny. He was a fucking, he was like introducing
Tommy Wiseau.
Yeah, at the very end of the movie.
That was so fucking random.
I was kind of like,
bro.
what? That was like the most shocking part of the fucking movie.
Yeah. And then fucking the King of Staten Island, Xander's in that.
Yeah.
And he's really in that bitch. Like, he has lines and shit.
And the thing is, Johnny was like, that shit was before See Me.
True.
Yeah,
oh my god, bro. Damn, they be actors and shit.
Yeah. Man, that's like... He be getting, like, legit actors, dude.
Yeah, man. And then it's Cody Co.
Cody.
Love Cody Co.
Yeah, bro. He was a big simp.
But he doesn't burn.
He does not burn, nor does he feel the burn, dude.
It's just so fun.
Dude, bro, feel the burn.
He's like Xander, that dude. He's like the dude that writes the show and shit. Him... And who's Wade's roommate? The black dude? That dude.
Oh,
Xander and that dude are the two, like, writers and directors and shit.
Yeah.
So they're both, like, Tommy Wiseau for Simi Valley, dude. It's kind of crazy.
Oh, Aldous, dude. That's his name.
Aldous?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro. I just love every single character. Except...
So funny.
Fucking Duncan's girlfriend. Or, I guess, ex-girlfriend, because they broke up. Bruh.
Oh yeah, because she was like, I think she comes back in season 3.
Nah, the not the blonde girl, the girl who's like part of the group, you know. That bitch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that girl whatsoever. I think she's stupid.
Daddy.
She's kind of hot. She's kind of thick. She is obviously the thickest one, but. She's annoying. Fuck her. Like, when she comes back from fucking Burning Man, bro. Bro, we gotta go to Burning Man, bro.
Burning Man sounds sick, but also, like... It would basically just be like, bro, we went home after, like, a freaking, like, day with no power, dude. Do they even have, like...
They have power. It's a society, bro. It's a whole society, yeah.
It seems like they just go there and, like, build a bunch of janky shit and just kind of chill there and then burn it all down and dip. That doesn't seem like...
It's like, it's taken serious because it's been happening for so long, you know?
Where does this even happen? Is it in America?
It's in America. It's in, like... it's somewhere in California in a desert.
Bro.
Like, they pull up to a desert and fucking just make a society and do a bunch of drugs and then burn it down and then leave.
I mean, that's kind of an experience, to be honest.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people say
like
that they done that shit.
Yeah, bro.
And you have to, like, sign up? Is it like you have to get tickets or you just pull up?
The thing about Burning Man is it's all anarchy. There's no laws. So, and somehow... a lawless society that of just people taking psychedelic drugs is the safest place. Like, it's unbelievably safe there.
I mean, I bet you could probably, like...
I think it's because, like, it's just a temporary society and people know that they just go and come back to normal life. Like, people just need that week of just tripping out and, like, being a little kid again, basically. Just, like, not giving a fuck about the world and then burning it down.
Yeah, but, like, that would also... I mean, you're probably not going to, like, do anything on psychedelics, like, against the law anyway, right?
Yeah, like...
You're not going to see a dude that's tripping on acid going around and, like, shooting people or, like, robbing something that's, like, a store or whatever.
Yeah, bro.
Because you're just in a whole different vibe.
Yeah, bro, it's, like... It's crazy. And, like, actual music artists show up and shit. Like,
yeah, like when we were listening to Post Malone, he was saying that, like, on Joe Rogan's podcast, he was like, yeah, like, one time I just, like, took shrooms and, like, drank or whatever the fuck, and he's like, and then I just wrote this song. It was like a hit.
Yeah, bro. Like, I don't know, psychedelics. You've never taken psychedelics?
No.
Like, psychedelics, it's just a different way of experiencing life because, like, you know, tripping, you have these auditory and hallucinations and shit. Well, you're also tripping in your emotions, too. Like, you're having emotional hallucinations and shit. It's very hard to explain, but, like, you're really going through it. And, like, you really understand what you fear. Like, one thing I learned while I took acid the first time is I don't have to care about what other people think about me. Because, like, at one point, I was literally at Friley walking to my dorm, and I was just fucking yelling and, like, just tripping the fuck out, saying, like, weird-ass shit. And there were normal people around me. And, like, my friends were like, you have to go to your room. And, like, they got me into my room and shit. Bro. And, like, I come out, or after the trip, and, like, I don't remember who was around me during that time.
So you, like...
And nobody literally... No. Well, you can black out. Like, you can have, like, overloads. But, like, it's just I wasn't paying attention to those people. Like, you see these people, you see their faces, and you think you're going to remember them caring, but you're not. And they're never going to talk to you about it because they don't know you. So...
Yeah, and you're probably never going to see them again.
Yeah. And, like, I don't know. And it's just, like, the destruction of ego, because I had ego death, because I smoked weed while tripping, and you're not supposed to do that till the end, because paranoia is real when you smoke weed, you feel me? Like, you get high and then you get paranoid. But on acid, your feelings, your emotions are, like, amplified. So I got paranoid, and I, like, really got paranoid. Like, I thought I was in the Truman Show. Have you ever seen that movie?
There's a movie called The Truman Show?
Yeah, it's about this guy.
I've not seen it.
This guy who was born in a TV show, and he doesn't know he's in a TV show, and the movie is, like, when he's old, like, grown up, and he figures out that he's lived his whole life in a TV show. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, bro. And so I was, like, freaking out, like, fuck.
That's so weird.
Yeah, bro.
That's kind of crazy.
But, you know, it's good. But it's not fun, you know. Like, sometimes it's fun. Like, when you're at the beginning, I remember just laughing at nothing with my homies, and we just kept laughing for no reason. It was such a vibe, because everything was funny, bro. And, like... I remember when the first time I took acid, when I started to realize, oh shit, I'm tripping, I will remember this for the rest of my life. So I went to my dorm room in Friley and laid down on my bed, and my roommate was taking a nap, so I was just staring at my roommate like the creep I am, and like, he looks normal, and then he starts flipping through the Instagram filters. And, like, it goes from filter to filter to filter, and then it turns to, like, Snapchat filters. Like, it just went crazy. And I was like, oh, my God.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, bro. Acid. Like, I think shrooms... I used to think that shrooms are more dangerous than acid, but honestly, acid, it is so powerful, and it lasts for like 12 to 16 hours, bro.
Really?
You're tripping for it's an entire day thing.
Damn.
And like, it was a great experience, and I'm glad I experienced it twice. But I don't think I'm ever going to I want to try shrooms, because after my homie told me that shrooms was like a high, not a trip, now I'm like, okay, that sounds interesting. And like, I know for a fact that to have a good trip, all you have to do is be with people you know in a place you're comfortable with, you know, and then you'll have a good trip.
Mm-hmm. So
like, I want to try shrooms, but definitely not any Iowa shrooms. That'd be tweaky, bro. Fuck Iowa drugs.
Iowa drugs, dude.
Yeah, bro.
I want to drive back to Illinois just to cop some actual bud.
Yeah, bro. Like, I'm sick of this fucking Reggie, dog.
I bet these people in Iowa, they're like, damn, dude, this is some gas.
Yeah, bro, because Griffin told me, he was like, he has some gas right now. I take one look of it in the bag, and I'm like, this is dirt.
Bro, it looks like the shit you scrape off from, like, the back of the lawnmower, dude.
Yeah. Oh, shit. I totally fucking spilled. Fuck. How long are we? Oh, shit. We're 40 minutes in. Yeah, bro. This shit, it's so much easier with somebody else, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, because, like, the other episodes, I'd be looking at the clock the whole time. But now I can, like, just look at you and have a conversation.
Yeah, bro. You gotta, like, having some shit to, like, build off of. That's, like, bro, I still don't know how, like, singular people, like, do podcasts. That shit seems so hard.
The inspiration for this podcast was, of course, Bill Burr and Joe Rogan, but one night I looked up single person podcast, and it was this dude on episode, like, fucking 800.
What?
Of it. It's called The Single Person Podcast. And it's just him. Yeah, bro. And it's like, fuck, bro. If
so he just talks about, like, random ass shit.
Yeah,
Does
by
he
himself.
Get, like, listens?
But, yeah, he got a decent amount of listens. Like, it was like 10K views per video.
That's decent. Like,
you're definitely making money.
Yeah, you're, like, something to be like, yeah.
That'd be, like, a part-time job. But, like, I don't know. If he can do it, I can do it, you know?
But also, like, podcast is basically, like, talking for, like, an hour or just, like, an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I mean, that's... If you do it, like, once a week, that's not that much time to, like, set aside to do, like, a podcast.
Yeah, bro. And then you just make money off of YouTube ads and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That's, like... I feel like everybody should try a podcast at least once because, like, it's a legitimate... You know.
Yeah, bro, I used to have a podcast.
Yeah, bro. Should bring it back.
Hockey topics, baby.
Yeah, bro. Call up Bill Burr. Be like, yo, you want to be on my podcast?
Yeah, dude, he'd be watching. He'd be, like, giving a breakdown of the fucking Stanley Cup playoffs at the start of each episode. I'm like, it's actually interesting to hear because I've been watching that shit too, dude. Like,
yeah, bro. You can relate. Who can relate? Fuck. I don't know, bro. This is a vibe.
Yeah,
definitely, bro. We should do this more often.
In the apartment, you know.
It's a vibe.
With the screwball.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. You gotta get a few drinks deep. It gets you a little bit loose, dog. Gotta be vibing to give the vibes out to the internet.
I don't know how, like, you can do a podcast, like, fucked up.
I don't know. Joe Rogan and Post Malone were tripping off shrooms.
Yeah, true.
But that might be an advantage because you're, like, tripping out. At least listening to someone trip out is kind of interesting, you know?
Yeah.
So I guess, I don't know, bro. Are those KFC radio guys, are they drunk? Because they sound like they're fucking drunk,
dude,
bro.
I don't know. They just the fucking shit they talk about. For some reason, they, like, a lot of people hate those dudes. I don't know why.
Really?
They're, like, kind of entertaining.
I feel like a lot of people just hate Barstool because it's, like, that culture of, like, drinking and, like, partying and shit. And people, like, people who don't party just hate that shit right off the bat, you know?
Because I think there's a lot. They just post, like, videos of stupid motherfuckers most of the time.
Yeah.
So.
And it's funny.
It really is
I don't
funny.
understand why people, like, now it's different because you're not supposed to party because of COVID, but, like...
And that shit was still happening. I would say, like, made the news for that.
Yeah, bro. It's fucked. But, like, beyond COVID, if you, like, party and drink every day and you're, like, a sane person, like, you're cool. Like, people just hate parties. I don't know. It's a bad thing to say right now during COVID. Like, I don't know. Bro, fuck those people. Fuck those people on 801 partying. Like, they... I strongly believe that it's only like 30% of the student population partying. But that 30% is what's going to determine our entire semester, you know?
I mean, they're probably... I mean, didn't you say they were going to go, like... online, or that was like a post or something, like they could potentially go online if it gets, like, exploding.
I don't know, but Notre Dame and North Carolina, they made it a few days into their semester and they went to all online already.
Jeez.
So it's looking like Iowa State probably gonna go online, and I think that they are probably going to get sued if it goes online.
Really? I mean, because they're still going to be like, fuck you, pay full price.
Yeah, and, like, last semester, that's excusable because COVID was something random. But they had a whole summer to put plans into place to ensure that we don't go online. And so we go online and we still have to pay full tuition. You're getting sued, bro.
Well, people aren't going to stop doing 801. It's not, that's like an outside of the university thing.
Yeah, but Iowa State could be, they could be like, no, we're not doing football. You know what that's going to do? That's going to make people want to party. That's going to make people want to tailgate and fucking go to, you know, the stadium. Even if it's like no fans, there's still going to be fans outside.
Well, it's only, it's like a Big 12 decision, so.
But Iowa State can still be like, we're not going to play our students.
They have to be, it's like your conference. Like if someone in like your conference doesn't, you're most of the time not going to go against what like the conference says.
But Iowa State can do it. And if they cared,
I'm just saying that they wouldn't. Like, you know what I mean? They're not going to go against the Big 12 and be like, no, we're not playing.
But it would be a show that they care about their students. You feel me? They're like, I mean, they can, bro. They can.
They just won't. Like, realistically, it's not happening. They're not going to, because it's their conference, dude.
Yeah. So they can, and they won't, and so they're going to get sued. Like, they're like, we want money from football. They don't give a fuck. Like, all this we want to play shit, that's just the players. The universities, they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about getting their players out of tough situations. That's a whole thing. That's like the main argument I think the we want to play thing is. It's like getting these kids who are in tough situations to the football field so they're normal people. And like I can understand that. But that's just the players and the coaches. The universities, they're like, we want money, we want TV contracts, we want ticket sales, we want merch sales. Gimme. They don't give a fuck about the stupid ass students. Like, realistically. And like, Iowa State could be like, okay, we don't care about the money. We care about our students. We care about being a university. You feel me?
Yeah, but like, I guess that it because, man, I don't even know. Like,
I don't know. Iowa State is really backing themselves into a corner right now, bro. It's tough. It's really tough. And it's because we're in Iowa. Like, bro, when my friend told me that Illinois University, they made tests mandatory.
Yeah, it was like every 2 weeks or something.
No, it's 2 times a week.
Really? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
And, like, that just makes it cool for all the students because you always know who has it. But
pretty much, yeah. I mean,
yeah, they can have
2 times
parties.
A week.
They can have parties. Just
well,
like,
even still, I mean, it would be much less of a risk.
Yeah, bro. But Iowa State is like, fuck it. We're gonna have football. You can only test if you show symptoms.
I was gonna say it before, but like, it's like a conference thing. I said it.
But you think that the university is tied into it, but the university can be like, no, we're a university. You know, we're not a football team. You feel me? I don't know. Yeah, I think that's kind of bullshit. Mm. I just feel like that's kind of bullshit. But I don't know.
It definitely won't help the spread or anything, but
who knows? We have yet to see. That's the thing about this COVID shit. It's like evolving, you know?
Really be like that?
Yeah, bro. Damn.
Yeah, this is fucking, what is this? It's like week and a half of me sleeping in a fucking your mom's air mattress.
You're still sleeping on the air mattress?
Still on the good old air mattress. And that was like clutch because my ass would be like sleeping on the floor because my bed frame is taking like a long time to ship. And I just caught the mattress from like Walmart.
Bro, why aren't you using the normal mattress? Is the air mattress really that good?
It's like it like loses. I don't want to put like the new mattress on the floor, dude. It's gonna be like because then I'm gonna have to like build the other shit, and it's just like an extra step that I don't really want to deal with right now. So, I mean,
how's it affected your body?
I have this like memory foam pad I just put on top of the air, and like I mean it kind of sucks ass because it leaks, so like at like 2 a.m. I gotta like pump it up a little bit. But yeah, bro, I'd be waking up sometimes like whenever I'm like tossing around and I wake up, I'm like, oh, this feels kind of like low, I gotta go. Fucking shit is like blasting in my ear. I'm like but
I'm glad I'm a fucking, when I fall asleep, I fall asleep. I'm a fucking rock when I fall asleep.
Yeah, bro, because you're high every time you go to bed.
Nah, even before I smoke weed, I'm always a rock. I'm so glad I'm a heavy sleeper, not a light sleeper. That shit would suck.
Nah, bro, I remember one time your ass like went on a run or something, and you're like, don't lock the door. And I'm like, alright. So I'm just like on the couch, and I'm like, oh man, dude, I'm like tired. I'm gonna just close my eyes, and then I didn't even hear you come back.
Really?
Yeah. Like, and you were just like in your fucking room or something when I woke up, or you were like in the kitchen. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I don't even know that you came in here, dude. Like some motherfucker could have came and took all our shit in the apartment, and I would just be chilling on the futon, and everything just fucking gone, dude. Like, damn. I would not have heard that shit.
Damn, bro, you were in that deep REM cycle.
Yeah,
sleep,
bro,
you
and
feel me?
I be getting like, for some reason, dude, on like Sunday night, I didn't sleep like at fucking all. It was trash because I just be like staring up at like the ceiling, or like just having my eyes closed but not actually like falling asleep.
Damn.
It was I don't know. Like every once in a while I get sleeps like that, and it sucks.
That's tough. My dad, he says he like max gets like 5 hours of sleep a night. Like he has trouble falling asleep. And I'm like, fuck, if that's my dad, that's probably gonna be what I turn into.
Just get the Ambien prescription.
Fuck that, bro. Fuck that. I don't want to be addicted to a drug to fall. Well, I guess I'm kind of addicted to a drug to fall asleep because of weed, but I would much rather it be weed than a chemical, bro. Yeah, like at least weed is like a plant, you know? It's somewhat natural. But not like dabs or anything. I guess that's enough time, bro. Do you have anything you want to say before the podcast? Anything you want to discuss?
Shit, I mean...
Last minute discussions? Anything pop into your eye? Channel Bill Burr for a moment. What would Bill Burr do?
Dude, he'd just be talking about... He'd probably do an ad read break.
Yeah, bro. He'd probably
and then like 20 minutes later, he'd just be fucking watching his TV. He'd scream, oh, fuck, like, this lady!
This fucking lady! Bro, that shit's so funny. Alright.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. I got nothing on my...
Alright.
On my mind right now, dude. I'm just kind of zoned out.
Alright, I guess I can officially end Mindless Thoughts Podcast, episode 7. I live my life for this podcast, for the internet, for likes and dislikes. Give me views, give me subscriptions. I want money. And stay safe out there. Peace out.
Peace. Thanks, man.